Ukraine will ask Turkey to close Black Sea access to Russia if war breaks out. Ambassador.
Here's a summary of the article.
Ankara. Ukraine views the presence of Russian warships near its borders in the Black Sea as a threat and will ask Turkey to consider shutting 2 waterways to Russian vessels if Moscow invades, Ukrainian ambassador to Turkey Vasil Bodnar said on Wednesday. Turkey, which borders both Ukraine and Russia in the Black Sea, is against sanctions in principle, but has called Russia's move unacceptable. Earlier this month, 6 Russian warships and a submarine transited the Dardanelles and Bosphorus Straits to the Black Sea for what Moscow called naval drills near Ukraine waters. Asked about the presence of Russian warships near Ukrainian borders, Bodnar told Reuters in an interview that the vessels posed a great danger for Kyiv, adding the Russian naval concentration in the Black Sea was overwhelming. We believe that, in case of a wide military invasion or the starting of military activities against Ukraine, when the war becomes not only de facto but de jure, we will ask the Turkish government to consider the possibility of closing the Black Sea Straits for the aggressor state, he said. Under the 1936 Montreux Convention, NATO member Turkey has control over the Bosphorus and Dardanelles Straits, linking the Mediterranean and Black Seas. While building close cooperation with Russia on defense and energy, Ankara has also sold sophisticated drones to Ukraine and signed a deal to co-produce more, angering Moscow.
This post received a score of 29,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Could be considered a NATO escalation, but it's entirely in Turkey's ability to do it legally.
Finally, some sense. Turkey, which is NATO's second-largest military, also de facto protects Idlib in northwestern Syria and also where we found Baghdadi, 5 kilometers from the border, and the last ISIS leader, literally right on the Turkish border, within 400 meters of a Turkish police station and 1,000 meters from a Turkish military outpost. There absolutely should be no pretense that Turkey and the US rest of NATO agree with each other here. Unless that is to say NATO's official policy is to protect al-Qaeda-affiliated rebels. In any case, Erdogan has worked to rebuild ties with Putin after the shoot-down of the Russian jet in late 2015. He's not going to try to escalate a military conflict with Putin because it'd be more detrimental to his personal interests, which rank WAAY above his commitment to NATO unity.
Greater than Turkey, which is NATO's second-largest military. That's a big old till from me.
Their military is actually pretty legit as far as numbers and weapons go. Easily top 20 as far as might goes. They are pretty much surrounded by all the shit that makes countries build up their military.
Turkey is just conducting military trials in the strait. Some ships may experience delays in passing. Denmark could follow.
We here in Sweden could do a joint exercise with our neighbor.
They should run chains across the Golden Horn like back in the good old days of the Byzantine Empire. Light it up with some Greek fire too, good times.
Easy there, Tyrion.
I prefer Ares too, TYVM.
Haha, fair. In the books, the Battle of Blackwater uses wildfire and a large chain. Probably inspired by the Byzantine Empire tactics. George R.R. Martin was not subtle about lifting from real history. Westeros is just Ireland upside down underneath a flipped Britain. Yeah, and the entire initial conflict is basically the War of the Roses. Lannister to Lancaster and Stark to York.
Which one is Michael Douglas and which one is Kathleen Turner?
Danny DeVito is Tyrion.
When the news came out about Russian ships initially heading around to the Black Sea, my first thought was, the Ever Given is seriously missing out on a redemption arc for the ages.
I'm not getting my living room furniture, am I?
Not since Sweden started converting their industry to flat-pack tanks.
President Tayyip Erdogan has said Turkey will do what is necessary as a NATO ally if Russia invades, without elaborating. Turkey is reliant on Russia for energy and tourism, and has forged close cooperation with Moscow on energy and defense in recent years.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.